Get her investigated. She is among the sponsors of Ipob, Adamu Garba claims. Former presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Adamu Garba, has berated the Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO, and former Minister of Finance, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, over her alleged silence on activities of the indigenous people of Biafran Ipob on Twitter ban. Garba Shehu had urged relevant authorities to investigate Okonjo-Iweala over her silence on the activities of Ipob on Twitter that resulted in the indefinite suspension of Twitter in Nigeria. He made this assertion while featuring on Channel's television program Politics Today. The former presidential aspirant and Twitter influencer had wondered why Okonjo-Iweala has never questioned or commented on the activities of Ipob on Twitter. We have the president of the WTO, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Is she part of those instigating Twitter? Why won't she call them to order when they were attacking Nigerians? His accusation was seen as disrespectful to the DG of WTO, who is an honored member of Twitter board and an African Union, European Union, and United Nations executive. Why is it that we didn't get a single tweet from Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala about the activities of Twitter? Is she supporting Ipob? These are the kind of things we need to investigate, he said. This was following the indefinite suspension of tech giant Twitter by Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information and Culture, after their alleged fallout with President Muhammadu Buhari over the removal of his alleged genocidal tweets against the Igbos, after a briefing by INEC officials over the rate of vandalization of government electoral facilities that threatens the peace of democracy in the southeast. Adamu Garba is a noise maker. He's a noisy fellow, so I am not surprised at most of his actions and most of his opinions. He has been this opinion lost. His opinions have always been dangling on waters. You see that? So no matter how he tries to drag the name of Okonjo-Iweala to the mud, he will always fail. He will always fail. And that has been his problem. You see, Adamu Garba has been fooling himself since he lost the seat of presidential election. He has been fooling himself. He has been speaking and talking like a kid. He has been talking like who lost memories. What does Okonjo-Iweala have to? Yes, he's the director of WTO, quite all right. He hasn't seen. She is to me. I think she's still very much short of words that Buhari of all people, Buhari of all people, knowing the importance of social media in Nigeria, can allow himself to be influenced by low-class people. All these things are what may have made her to be short of words and couldn't say anything yet. Though she will still speak, but she is still contemplating on what to say because it's too crazy. The action of the president is crazy. It's too crazy. Nigerians need the social media network. We are aspiring for development. We are aspiring for growth. How do we harness this? How do we assess this? How do we get this? This cannot be gotten if this information, this social media is not involved. Information is something that plays a leading role in the development of a country economy. What that Nigerian is what it is today is through the help of information. So how can this information be properly disseminated if proper use of it is not harnessed? And this proper use of it, since it has the government of the country is denying the people of the opportunity, you tell me how possible can that now be used? Because the shutting down of many of these social network, I tell you, is one of the big reasons why Nigeria will keep failing. We are too far in the issue of development. Very far. We are too far. I'm telling you. And we are making ourselves to be still far. We are making ourselves to be still very far. So how possible can that be? So that is why we on our own side are saying no. So Adamu Garba should just give himself some level of reasoning, because he has not been speaking sense. He has not been speaking sense. The silence of Okojo-Iweala is supposed to pass a message to him. You see, great people don't talk. They don't talk. But when they talk, their talks moves mountain. Do you understand? They don't, react anyhow, because they know what their reaction can lead to. Do you think that Okojo-Iweala is ordinary and she was able to get to the level of a WTO, World Trade Organization? Can he, Adamu Garba, be able to get to that stage in life? Who will grant it to him? Does he think that kind of position demand for a low class and noisy fellow of his kind? Let me hear from you from the outside world to know what you have to say about these that have been taken note of by Adamu Garba. Please don't forget to leave those comments of yours below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.